Hey everybody, happy Webinar Wednesday to you guys. We're going to start the webinar here in a few minutes. I know people will start piling in. Look at that, we just turned it on and we already got like 25 people. Wow. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. So we apologize about last week's technical difficulties. We've got them all worked out. So we're expecting a really good webinar for you guys. Today we're going to be going over our Microsoft partnerships, all the products we've launched, talk a little bit about our planning for it, and also a little bit about the future as well. We're really excited about what we've been doing and what's going to be coming down the pipeline. Actually, as I say that, I should just pull up the PowerPoint now, just to make my life a little bit easier. There we go. Look, it didn't crash my computer this time. I'm very happy today. So we're going to start in about 3 minutes. Just want to let everybody pile in. Once again, thank you all for joining us today. We really do appreciate it. Actually, rather than going to that slide, I should, no, I don't want to slow that slide. I hate that slide. I got to get a new headshot. I still have to get a new headshot. I should do a headshot with a new COVID haircut, right? That's kind of the way we all do it because, yeah, I haven't been to a barber in about 8 months. So my wife has been cutting my hair. And if anybody's been having that, it can take a toll on a marriage. It really can. So for all those joining, just so you know, we do have a live Q&A session. We have if you've never used the Zoom webinar before, you can just click on the Q&A, ask any questions that you like. Any questions that you like, I try and answer them all, whether it's pertaining to the topic at hand that we're talking about, or anything in general. So always happy to make sure that we can answer any questions that you have, any concerns at all. Oh, look at that going. How do we get an AVer hat? You know, it's for my buddy Isaac. Isaac, I got to send you a couple, man. Do me a favor, shoot me an email. Because we also got some really cool new shirts too, right? And here's what I tell everybody today. If you have not seen the new AVer Epic Environment shirts, shoot me an email. I will get you out one of our shirts today. My team will get you out the shirt today. They're really cool. I had, long story short, like I ever have a short story, but long story short, one of my baseball moms that my son plays baseball with. My kid plays baseball with her son. Her boyfriend is like a graffiti artist and also happens to run a silkscreen shop. So he made some really cool designs for us on these shirts. I get a kick out of them. I think they're really neat. Have him do more of them in the future for us. So if any of them that you're interested in, if you want our new shirt, let us know. We'll definitely get you out our new shirt. I almost want to go grab the shirt right now and bring it on to show it to everybody, but I think that might take too long. Please answer it again. Yes, if you want a shirt, send me an email. I will get you guys out a shirt. Anybody on this call today that wants a shirt from us, shoot me an email. You can email charles.montoya@aver.com. More than happy to. And I take it with that, I'm gonna give it one more minute and then we're gonna start this call. Okay, Tim, I have no idea what that question is. So I'll tell you what, let's get this started. And first, I hope everybody is safe and healthy and everybody's doing well. Thank you again for joining our webinar today. We do apologize about the technical difficulties from last week. So we're sorry we had to push it out. But we know we're going to work to get you the best information possible. So today's focus for us is going to be our Microsoft Teams certified devices. So as a lot of you have heard or seen over this last year, we started a new partnership with Microsoft Teams, and they've asked us to come aboard to be a part of their hardware certification process. And they've certified, right now we have four or five products certified. So we're going to go through those for you today. The first one and the most popular one that we have that was our first product certified with Microsoft Teams is the CAM 520 Pro standard. So this fits into Microsoft's medium and large room conference spaces. It has a 12x optical zoom, has digital zoom that'll get you up to 18x, 1080p, 82 degrees field of view. It has USB 3.1 power supply. It also has, and I just want to let everybody know, when working with Microsoft, Microsoft does have their set of rules and their set of features that at times they'll ask us to turn off. So if you take our CAM 520 Pro standard today, and if you plug a network connection into it for the web-based management or for the web streaming capabilities, if we recognize that you're using Microsoft Teams, that'll get shut off. Right? It'll just get shut off automatically because Microsoft does not allow that within their platform, right? So they are making sure that it's as secured as possible. So the web-based management is not available through Microsoft Teams. All the other systems are, it'll work perfectly with it. So if you have any questions about that, let us know. But today, Microsoft will turn that off. Let me see my next slide here, I apologize. Yeah, so to touch on that, so we also have the CAM 520 Pro Advanced that is also Microsoft certified. The difference between the Advanced and the Pro is USB only. Advanced is USB and HDMI. On Microsoft Teams, that HDMI will not work. They have turned it off, right? So when you plug it into a Microsoft Teams application, it will turn HDMI off. On the CAM 520 Pro Advanced, we also have PoE capabilities, right? So once again, there's a network port there that we use for PoE. That will only be allowed for PoE capabilities on Microsoft Teams. So it will not allow you to do any web-based functionality at all, right? So like we mentioned with the Pro, you have that network connection for web-based management. That gets turned off in Microsoft Teams. On the Advanced, you can only do PoE power on this, right? No web-based streaming at all. Once again, understand, Microsoft is all about security. Microsoft is all about ensuring that everything is protected. They're very stringent on that, very stringent on that. So if you plug one of our cameras into their Microsoft Teams hardware systems, some of those pieces will turn off, just like I mentioned today. Now, the great part about this is we do this automatically. So in our system, we will recognize that you are doing a shutdown, that you are tied into Microsoft, and we will turn it down or turn it off. So that's what you can do. Great question from Scott. Does that include shutting off external controls for Crestrons, for instance, via Ethernet? No, it does not, because we have actually teamed up with Crestron. So when Crestron plugs in, if you go for one of their Flex systems or one of their variety of systems, when you take our CAM 520 Pro or our CAM 520 Pro Advanced and you sync it up through Crestron, you have all the Crestron capabilities, right? So that includes the management portion of it. That includes the external controls of the camera controls, the Ethernet. But once again, it's because Crestron has set that up with Microsoft, right? So Crestron is tied into Microsoft, and then AVer ties into the Crestron. I hope that's understandable. It can be a little bit confusing. Today, great question. I just got another question here. Only Crestron or Crestron has Extron? Today, that is only Crestron, right? Today, that is only Crestron that works with. I have not certified that with Extron as well as of yet. And I don't know if Microsoft has certified with that with Extron. But because Crestron is a certified Microsoft Teams partner, and Microsoft asked us to work with Crestron on this as well, just so everybody knows. They asked us, hey, please partner with Crestron because we want to make sure you can work right out of the box and plug into theirs, and then they can manage it. So that's why we can do it with Crestron today. Extron is one that we're talking to. I haven't had it tested. I can find out more information for you as well, though. So just to let you know. So once again, when you're in a Microsoft Teams environment, we have to play by the Microsoft Teams rules, right? And security is number one. Security is number one for Microsoft. They want to make sure you are having the most secured call possible. So features like LAN or web management, web-based management via LAN is turned off on both Pro and Advanced. All you get is power over Ethernet. Okay, so I know it's a little bit different, but it's the Microsoft Teams world, and that's what we want to play by. And I'll say this as well. We're working with Microsoft to make sure that they can manage our cameras via their system. We're working with Crestron to ensure that they can manage our cameras through the systems. I hope you all have seen, if you take a look at Crestron today, we've been working with them on a multitude of medium and large conference rooms since we've become Microsoft Teams certified. Our product just fits in very naturally into the Crestron environment today. And they've done a great job of working with Microsoft. So it's worked out really well for us. So Cam 520 Pro, Cam 520 Pro Advanced, both Microsoft Teams certified products today. The next product that I want to touch on real quick is our VB342 Plus. Our VB342 Plus is our 4K soundbar that has microphone pickup, and it has speakers as well. So it gives you the full audio that you need for the room. This, in the Microsoft world, plays in Huddle, small and medium conference rooms because of the design, right? So this camera gives you 4K or 4K resolution. It gives you a 4X digital zoom. The great part about the digital zoom is because we have 4K resolution, we will go down to 720p when you go up to 4X digital zoom. Okay, so you're not losing quality by zooming in and out using the digital zoom. It also gives you 120-degree field of view, still has RS-232 capabilities, so you can run this through Crestron, AMX, Extron, all of the control panels that you like. And it's a very simple plug-and-play device for Microsoft today. I will tell you, we were shocked how quickly we were able to push this with Microsoft to get certified. It really only took about a month of testing to get it done. The other neat part about this product is it does have what we call smart framing and smart speaker functionality. So you can set this up to where it will look for the speakers and tie into the room as they start to talk. It also has smart framing capabilities, which is if I have one person sitting on the room today, it will capture me in the center of the room. If another person walks in the room and sits next to me, it's going to look at us and it's going to center them in the room. A third person comes in, it's going to zoom out, pick up the entire room, and then zoom in to properly pick them up in the room, right? So the nice part about that is you don't need a remote, right? The goal of all of this is to get rid of the remote and make the video conferencing calls as seamless and as easy as possible. We don't want end users having to go, hey, is everybody on the screen? What's going on? Where are people at? That's where the smart framing technology comes into play. Just had a great question. So for the VB342 Plus, the question is, what is the microphone pickup? It's better than it should be. Can I say that to you? So on here, it says our noise cancellation pickup is 12 feet. It really can go from 15 to 17 feet, depending on the room acoustics that you have, right? The problem that I have with that is that people will put this into medium conference rooms when it really is a small and huddle room solution. The other part that we have with this camera is we do have an external microphone puck that you can add to it. So if you want to put it into a medium room, and I ask that you don't do that, but if you do put it into a medium conference room, you can actually plug in an external microphone and then put it on the table for better microphone pickup. Once again, if you're doing that, now the total pickup can be close to 25 to 30 feet away from the actual camera, which I will say to people all the time is not what this camera was designed to do. Once again, 4K, wide angle, 120-degree field of view with only 4X digital zoom, designed for the huddle and small rooms. But I understand, and I say this, I understand today because especially in K through 12s, they have been grabbing at this a lot to put it in classrooms because it is a simple all-in-one system. I can take this, I can plug it into a classroom, and now I can see the entire classroom, and I can pick everybody up, the teacher and anybody who might be in the room up. And with that external microphone, I can pick up the entire classroom. So I get it. I really do. It can take care of a lot of functionality out there. It's just not the quality that we expect, right? And what I mean by that is that we build products for the enterprise. We build products to give the best quality video possible and the best audio for that room. And sometimes people are just taking it and putting it to the outer limits. And I get a little bit cringy at times. I go, I don't know what's meant for that. But once again, simple plug and play with Microsoft Teams. One thing that I want to let everybody know, all of our products, once you plug it into Microsoft Teams, we will recognize that it's Microsoft Teams and will act appropriately with Microsoft Teams, right? Any one of our certified products. So if there's any features that are inherent to Microsoft Teams that we've worked with them on for our cameras, if there are any applications that need to be turned off on our cameras because of Microsoft Teams, our systems will automatically do that in conjunction with Microsoft Teams. So when I say that to you is because Microsoft Teams have also announced in the last few months that they're doing things like people counting. They're doing people, they're trying to get it set up to where they can see and feedback how many people were on that call, how many people were in the room on the time. And they're having a lot more features coming out around that in the near future. Our cameras are set up with them already to give them that functionality. So if that's available in Microsoft Teams, it will be available in our cameras for you as well. A couple questions I just saw pick up. Are the connections in the back or underneath? Actually, the connections on the VB342 Plus are in the back. There's a great little back panel. Everything's in the back of it. So it makes it real simple to plug and play and set up. Daniel asked, does AVer offer any, I'm horrible at pronouncing that word, cardioid microphones for these cameras? We have a large conference and we're looking to bring down the echo due to the lack of people in the room. You know, Daniel, I will say this. I tell people all the time, AVer is phenomenal at making video conferencing cameras. Phenomenal, right? Our VB342 Plus, if you compare it to the other manufacturers that are on their marketplace, will not only give you the best audio or the best video, but it also give you the best audio. But that's in a huddle and small conference rooms. I always recommend to people that have a large conference room or a large boardroom that has acoustical issues to look at companies like STEM, who's just recently purchased by Shure, to look at companies like Yamaha, to companies, look at companies like Narivo. There are a lot of companies out there that make great audio equipment that are designed to take care and handle those complex situations. We make great video cameras. We make really good audio. But I'm one of those people that are just very transparent and honest. I would tell you if you have difficult acoustical issues to take a look at a third party. Now, the great part for us, all of our systems do have a 3.5 millimeter plug in the back. So you can actually tie your audio into us and then we can push it directly to the PC or Mac, whichever they're using. Or you can go directly to a DSP and tie that into the computer to manage it as well. Either way works, right? For us, we try to make the simplified solution with a VB342 Plus to where everything can tie into our camera, and then it's just one cable going from the camera to the desktop or the laptop, or one cable that goes directly to the PC to manage it. So we try to make the cabling simple in this. I hope that helps. Cool. So VB342 Plus, great for huddle rooms, great for small conference rooms, great for those applications where you're like, hey, I want to have a simple setup. And I will say this again, this is a stupid simple setup. This is as simple as we can get for installing audio and video all into one. It literally is one cable that goes to the PC or Mac, and then you can take one cable that goes from this device to the monitor. So you don't have multiple cables running across the tables. So the next product that I'm showing this today The PR has not come out yet, but it was approved earlier this month. The VC520 Pro is our newest product to be certified through Microsoft Teams. Now, we will actually be launching a specific SKU for the VC520 Pro for Microsoft Teams. Now, in saying that, VC520 Pro is certified. You can use it today. You plug it into Microsoft Teams, it'll recognize as Microsoft Teams, and it'll act as if it's designed for Microsoft Teams without a problem. We will be launching a second SKU that will have the camera, the speakerphone that you see there, and 2 microphone pucks. Okay, so you'll have 2 external microphone pucks for extra pickup. One of Microsoft's criteria for a camera this size, or for cameras with speakerphones built in, is to manage and handle the larger conference rooms. So they really need a 30 to 45 foot pickup on their audio. So that's why we're adding in 2 additional mic pucks to our bundle. You should see that bundle announced early in January, but that will be the VC520 Pro with additional microphone pucks designed for Microsoft Teams. Now the VC520 Pro, the camera is just like our Cam 520, right? 12x optical, 18x digital total, 1080p, 82-degree field of view, all the great functionalities of that camera built in with a very strong speakerphone at a very, very reasonable price, right? Once again, I tell this to everybody, is this going to be as good as a Stem or Shure embedded ceiling microphone? No, it ain't, right? Because we're not $10,000, right? But is this going to be good for your small, medium, large conference rooms where you need really good audio at a good price point? Oh, without a doubt, right? K through 12 have gone crazy for this product because they can deploy hundreds and thousands of them on the budget, right? And hit the numbers that they need to hit. So great cost-effective product, one of the best cameras on the market with a very good speakerphone included on it. Once again, all the same feature sets that you're going to see on all the Microsoft systems. So the LAN connection that we have on this is designed only for the speakerphone. So on this camera, the way the cabling works is power goes to the camera. You have your USB 3.0 from the camera to your PC or Mac. And then you're going to have Cat 5 shielded cabling going to your speakerphone. And then from your speakerphone, you're going to have 2 cables that come out to it, to the additional microphones, right? Now, this speakerphone is the one I'm on right now. The speakerphone weighs less than a pound. I have a lot of customers that will create their own proprietary style ceiling mounts to mount it in the ceiling. And it'll work just fine in the ceiling. But what I tell everybody though, if you mount it any higher than 10 feet, you'll start to see audio degradation. 10 feet or lower, it'll work just fine. Anything more than 10 feet, it really starts to lose the acoustical pickup that we like to see out of it, right? So just be aware of this. Simple plug and play, easy to use, simple to set up, right? And I think that's what you see from AVer, right? AVer as a whole, what we're looking to do is to try and make the installation simple and also make the actual integration simple and flexible as well, right? We want our customers, we want our partners, we want our cloud service provider partners to look at AVer and say, hey, no matter what room we have, we know there's a great product that AVer has to fit inside of it. So those are the products that we see today. Real quickly, a couple things that I just want to touch on. I always say why AVer, and I got to thank my marketing team because I've had the ugliest slide deck in the world for the longest time, and they really updated it really nice. So it looks a lot better than my old one. So thank you, team. So one of the things that I tell everybody is why AVer? You know, number one reason, we are one of the only companies that really has a true try and buy program, right? We put our money where our mouth is. We say, hey, look, if you want to take a look at the AVer camera, we're going to put it in front of you. So any partner that's on this call, any reseller that's on the call, any customer that's on the call, if you have an end user or if you are an end user that wants to test out our product, simply shoot us an email. We will get you out a brand new system, let you test it, try it out on premise for 30 days. We don't ask for a PO. We don't ask for a credit card. We don't ask for anything except where do we need to send it to, right? It's a simple handshake agreement. If you like the product and it works for you, great. They keep it, they buy it, everybody's happy. They don't like it for any reason, ship it back to us, right? No questions asked. We understand when people try our products out, they fall in love with it and they buy them, and they buy a lot of them. And that's what we like to see. On top of that, we know our product stands out. Our quality is second to none. We have an award-winning camera, and our team is focused on building enterprise-class products. All of our products come with a full 3-year warranty. Out of the box, 3-year warranty. First year, we actually give you advanced replacement. Second and third year, send it back to us. We'll send you out a replacement, right? We know that we have the best product on the market, and we really want to show it to everybody. You know, so when you really look at it, high quality products and service, unrivaled warranty, and the try and buy program that we have today, it really stands out, right? That's what makes AVer different. So with that, I'm going to stop sharing for a second here. So with that, what I would say to you is this. For 2021, what you're going to see from AVer is us launching new products that nobody else has seen in the past, right? We are coming out with products that are going to be work from home, going to be more of these huddle space, small conference room space products, companies that products that you can put into the simple rooms, right? The shared rooms today that are going to be available for cost-effective solutions at the highest quality that you can see. I can tell you today, we've shown our roadmap to companies like Crestron, companies like Zoom, companies like Microsoft, RingCentral, Google. All of them are excited about the products. All of them are excited about what we're going to launch. So in February, we're going to have our next webinar, and we're going to go through what we're launching out in Q1. And I promise you, when you take a look at it, you're going to be like, wow, these are a lot of new products. These are a lot of cooler products that are coming out. We know where we need to attack, right? And I can tell you right now, work from home is going to be a big attack for us, and we're really excited about it. I can tell you if there's anything that I'm excited about in 2021 as far as our product line goes, our new work from home products are going to stand out in the marketplace. They are different than everybody else. There's like things that you've never seen before in a video conferencing camera, and it's going to be blowing people's minds away. So we're really excited about it. Hold on, I got a question. Oh, you know what? Hey, that's a good question. Have you encountered situations where schools won't let cameras into the classroom? You know, let me talk about COVID a little bit, right? COVID has changed things dramatically. I haven't run into a situation today where they won't allow cameras in the classroom. The issues that I've seen pop up, and what I get asked a lot is, are there any hard drives on our cameras or any of our technology that we have today? Is there a hard drive on it that will record the video calls? Because that's a concern, right? Simply having distance learning typically isn't an issue people are running into today. I think most of the concern that people have is it being recorded? Is this being archived? Because that's where you get into a different situation, right? Even internally at our company, right? We do Christmas videos, we do holiday videos, we do, you know, little goofball things here or there in the company. But every year we have to sign a waiver letting people know, hey, if we take a video of you or a picture of you, you release the indemnity, we can put it out on the internet, we can do this, that, or the other with it. K through 12 in schools are the same way, right? They want to make sure that their students are not being recorded and then their likeness being shown later on. That's typically the concerns that I get from school administrators when they ask us about that question, right? Are you recording? Is it able to be seen by anybody else? And that answer is simply no. For us to record, just like we're recording here, you'll notice on the top, we do this via Zoom. So on the top left-hand side, there's a little dot right there saying, hey, we're recording this, right? So we got to make sure we notify everybody. We got to make sure we let everybody know, okay? So with that, right, I like to keep these short and sweet. What I'd really tell you today is that you can see over this last year, AVer's been working hard to partner with Microsoft Teams, right? The fact that we've launched about 5 different products and have them all certified with Microsoft Teams in under a year, I think just shows the quality that we have in cameras, the quality that we have in audio and video components, and that our overall vision for video conferencing matches what Microsoft Teams is doing as well. We're really excited about it. We're extremely excited about it. Now, I'll say this as well. I'm excited about all my partnerships, right? We've had a great partnership and we're going to continue our partnership with Zoom. We're going to continue to grow our partnership with Microsoft Teams. I will tell you, we're working a hand in glove with Google as well as Ring Central. So you're going to see that in 2021, AVer is going to continue to announce these partnerships and build products to meet those cloud provider solutions. So for you as a reseller or as an end user, can be confident in knowing that, hey, my choice today for hardware is going to fit my choice for tomorrow for whatever type of cloud platform I'm using. And it's going to continue to be certified and work no matter who I choose in that environment. Our goal is to make it simple, easy for you to pick a hardware solution that can fit all of your needs. So I want to thank you all for joining us today. Once again, apologize about the technical difficulties last week. I want to wish you all a happy holidays, a safe holidays, and a happy new year. Everybody, take care, stay safe. Also, don't forget, email me, charles.montoya@aver.com. Send me your address if you want one of our shirts. Isaac, I will get you a hat as well. So send me over an email, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I want to thank my marketing team for putting this out and all of the work my marketing team has done this year for me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all. Take care and have a great day.